all of us love the idea of secure defaults. Now, secure defaults, we'll explore first of all what it is. But this has been something that I have been a big proponent of. I've always loved to talk about secure defaults. I've always promoted secure defaults within teams that I consult with, even within my own team and so on. Secure defaults is really something that can prevent a whole bunch of application security vulnerabilities and exploits from happening. And by just implementing secure defaults or by just having those in the first place right out of the box, it can be a complete game changer in terms of what it can do for you. So secure defaults is a really powerful way to solve a lot of major application security issues. So today's topic is essentially going to be about secure defaults and how we're going to scale this, how we're going to run this, and of course, how you're going to look at static analysis to be able to enforce this sort of pattern within your organization, within your team, within your application unit, and so on. First of all, the agenda is going to be what are secure defaults and why? What do they mean in the context of web applications? So what are they in the first place? What does secure defaults really mean? Implementing and scaling secure defaults, and of course, finally, we'll look at leveraging SAST. I'm going to look at SendGrep as the tool of choice to do this, simply because I find SendGrep to be a very powerful tool. At the same time, it's open source, so you do have the open source benefit for you to be able to do this without you having to spend a whole ton of money on doing this with only a commercial option. It does happen to be my favorite option when it comes to doing this, especially for static analysis for secure defaults. So this is a very important topic that I'm going to be looking into, but we'll start off with the first question. What are secure defaults, right? So secure defaults, really put it simply, I really like this definition of secure defaults. That is products that are resilient against exploitation out of the box. This, I think, would be the simplest way to express secure defaults. This definition I have borrowed generously from CISA Secure by Design. So the cybersecurity agency in the US has created a secure by design documented framework, and a lot of organizations have signed the Secure by Design pledge. The idea here is that these government agencies has created a secure by design, and one major aspect of secure by design is secure by default and secure defaults. And the idea of a secure default is that you have some kind of security features that are implemented in a given platform or product, whatever it is, and it's implemented out of the box, or it's available out of the box, which means that you don't have to necessarily sit and turn on a whole bunch of configurations, or you don't need to necessarily start to implement a whole bunch of things to make them secure, which it's already there in many ways. It's already secure out of the box. It's resilient against exploitation out of the box.